Hello guys, welcome to my video. Today I will tell you the true story of an old American woman named Dorothy and the promise that defined her entire life. I want to tell you about Dorothy. She lived in a quiet town in Vermont where the mornings were cold and the streets felt empty. Her house was small and old, just like her. The walls were thin, the furniture barely moved, and the silence inside felt heavy, filled with memories instead of sound. Dorothy was over 80 years old. Her steps were slow, her hands shook slightly, and every movement required effort. Yet every single morning, she followed the same routine. She woke up early, she put on her worn brown coat, she picked up her purse, and she walked slowly to the bus stop near her home. The bus stop had an old wooden bench with peeling paint. Dorothy sat there every day. She watched the road, she watched the buses come and go, and she waited. People noticed her. They saw her in the summer heat and the winter snow. They saw buses stop in front of her and leave without her ever standing up. Some people felt sorry for her. Some thought she was lonely. Some believed she had forgotten where she was going. But Dorothy had not forgotten anything. 50 years earlier, Dorothy had been young, hopeful, and deeply in love. Her husband's name was Henry. They were not rich, but they were happy. They believed love could survive anything. But then the war came, and everything changed. The morning Henry left, they stood at that same bus stop. He wore his uniform. Dorothy fixed his collar with shaking hands. Time felt cruelly fast. Before stepping onto the bus, Henry held her hands tightly and said, "If I come back, I'll meet you right here." Dorothy promised she would be waiting. The bus drove away. The war ended. Soldiers returned, families reunited, but Henry never came back. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into years, years turned into decades. People told Dorothy to move on. They said she was wasting her life. But Dorothy believed something very simple. A promise does not expire. So she kept waiting. She waited when she was young and hopeful. She waited when she was older and quieter. She waited when her hair turned white and her body grew weak. She wasn't waiting for a bus. She was waiting for love. One morning, a young bus driver finally asked her, "Ma'am, where are you going?" Dorothy smiled gently and said, "Nowhere, I'm waiting." She told him her story, about Henry, about the promise, about the years spent on that bench. The driver didn't laugh, he didn't rush her, he listened. After that, everything changed. People began sitting beside her, some brought her tea, some asked her to tell the story again. Strangers remembered Henry through her words. For the first time in many years, Dorothy was not invisible. Still, she waited. Some days, when a bus stopped, her heart still reacted. Some days, the wind made her look up, just in case. As time passed, walking became painful. Some days, she couldn't reach the bus stop, and those were the hardest days, not because of pain, but because she felt she was breaking her promise. When Dorothy finally passed away, her waiting ended, but her story did not. On the day of her funeral, the bus stop was covered in flowers. Drivers stopped, strangers stood silently, not because she ever rode the bus, but because she never stopped waiting. In a world that moves fast and forgets easily, Dorothy showed us something rare: love that waits, faith that doesn't fade, a promise kept until the very end. If this story touched your heart, don't scroll away. Share it so her waiting is never forgotten.